Hi, this is tkviperTech, and today I'm gonna unbox the new iPhone 5, which came out in Japan 2 days ago. This is the black 64GB version. We got the Apple logos on the top and bottom of the box. On the sides we have the iPhone 5 label, and on the front just a picture of the black iPhone 5. I've got the 3GS and the 4 here to compare to the size of the iPhone 5. So let's open it. So just take off the top, and there it is, sitting on the cradle. Let me take this out. As you can see, it is kind of longer than the iPhone 4, but it looks kind of the same as the iPhone 4 in terms of its shape. Here's the cradle that holds the phone in the box, and a little package that comes with every iPhone or every Apple product. A SIM card remover, and inside we have the manual and the warranty, and of course the Apple stickers, and that's it. Now let's take a look at the other stuff that came with the iPhone 5. On the top we have the new Earpods, and then we have the power adapter that you connect to the wall, and finally we have the new lightning cable. As you can see, it is much smaller than the previous 30-pin dock connector that came with your iPhone 4 and 4GS. This is the USB side. It goes into the power adapter that you plug into the wall to charge your iPhone without the need of a computer. And on the other side is the new lightning connector. It's very small, and a good point about this is that you can connect either way. Take it out, flip it over, and it goes in without a problem. So very smooth, easier to connect. But you do need an adapter to use some of the older speakers that you bought for your iPhone 4. And now let's take a look at the most expensive thing that came with your iPhone 5, and they are the new Earpods. It comes with a really nice carrying case. On the back you can see the Apple logo, and here you see the Earpods. They direct sound into your ear canal, according to Apple, and it's got bigger controls for the volume and for Siri and play and pause for your iTunes program. When you're not using them, you can wind them around this case and store them. So it's a pretty nice case. You can also purchase these separately for around $30 or 2,800 yen. So we're done with the stuff inside the box. Let's put this away and check out the new iPhone 5 and compare it with previous versions of the iPhone. I have the 3GS here and the 4 here, which is the same size as the 4S. Let me line them up so I can show you the difference between them. Let me turn on all the screens so you can see the difference in the screen sizes. It's going to take me a bit to unlock all the iPhones, so please bear with me. And now we got all 3 phones lined up: 3GS, iPhone 4, and iPhone 5. They are aligned at the bottom, so you can see the difference in the height of the screens. It's about a centimeter taller than the iPhone 4. The width is about the same. The iPhone 3GS, it's a bit wider because the side edges are a little bit thicker, so you can see it's a bit wider. And the iPhone 4, same width as the iPhone 5. iPhone 5 is just about a centimeter taller, and there's less space between the screen and the top and bottom edges of the iPhone 5, making more space for the screen. And because it is an Apple mobile device, you can see that it is very smooth when you scroll through the pages of apps. Very, very nice. So let's look at the iPhone 5 now in more detail. Let me just pick this up and have it next to the iPhone 4. They look pretty much the same on the front in terms of their shapes, rectangles with rounded corners. but there are a few differences. And the first thing you'll notice is the camera has been moved to the center of the iPhone above the speaker. On the iPhone 4 you have the camera to the side, to the left side of the speaker. On the back, looks very different. We have the two color tones here for the new iPhone 5, and the Apple logo is no longer silver. And the cameras are a bit different, a little smaller on the new iPhone 5, and the flash is a bit farther away, giving us more room to add an extra mic between the flash and the camera. Okay, on the side with the volume buttons, pretty much the same, except everything is a bit smaller and slimmer. The volume buttons and also the volume lock, you can see it's a bit thinner. So to me, the new iPhone 5 just looks a bit sleeker than the iPhone 4S. And on the top we have a big difference here. The headphone jack is no longer here. And the sleep button, it's a bit slimmer too on the new iPhone 5. On this side we have the micro SIM slot and the nano SIM slot on the iPhone 5. So a bit smaller. And the biggest difference is on the bottom. We have the two old speakers of the iPhone 4. They're big, they tend to collect a lot of dust. On the iPhone 5 we have these nice looking speaker grills, and they will keep dust out for the most part. And as you can see, the new headphone jack has been moved down here. I personally prefer it on the top. And the dock connector, as you can see, it's much smaller on the iPhone 5 using the new lightning port. And that is the major difference in design of this phone. And now let me put the phone side by side this way so you can see how much thinner the new iPhone 5 is. It's like the iPhone 4 without the top layer for the screen. In terms of weight, it is a lot lighter than the iPhone 4. You can feel it right away. But it's not so light that it feels like it's going to fly off your hand. It's got a very good substantial weight to it. It feels very nice. And of course much lighter than the 3GS. And much, much thinner. Because the 3GS was pretty big. Okay, let's look at the screen here. The brightness. The iPhone 5 seems to be a bit brighter. And that is all for the unboxing of the new iPhone 5. If you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about my two channels, tkviper and tkviperTech. I'm going to upload a hands-on review of the new iPhone 5 in about a day or two, so please stay tuned and watch that as well. I will show off the difference between the screen and also its graphics engine. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.